This video is going to be a weird one. I'm going down a dark, dark hole with the twisted minds over at Van Leeuwen Ice Cream. I'm not looking forward to this one. I'm sure if I say the words Kraft Mac and Cheese, or if you're north, way north, so far north you're out of the United States and you're Canada, you call it KD or Kraft Dinner. I'm sure if I say the words Kraft Mac and Cheese, the first thing that comes to your mind is not ice cream, right? You don't think of Kraft macaroni and cheese or Kraft Dinner, KD, what? You don't think of ice cream. You think of dinner. You think of lunch. You think of being hungover and heating up some water, adding milk, butter, the yellow stuff, and eating it right out of the pan because it's mac and cheese. It's mac and cheese. It's processed. But you don't think of god dang ice cream, do you? Well, the people over at Van Leeuwen Ice Cream thought of it for you, I guess, and they creamed it up. They put it into a pint or whatever you do with ice cream, and they made Kraft macaroni and cheese into a ice cream flavor. Today I'm going to review it for you all on the internet. I have in the past worked in other YouTube channels, creations, whatever, and we were in a chat with somebody and somebody said, "Hey, you, Ivan," it's me, "you should go check out Van Leeuwen. They make weird flavors. And, you know, while you're doing that, they have a Kraft macaroni and cheese flavor. That'd be interesting." And I went, well, they don't sell it here. I'd have to go to New York City, which isn't far, or anywhere else that Van Leeuwen is served. And, you know, maybe I'll do it someday if I go on a road trip or hop on the train. Didn't think I would actually have to review Van Leeuwen ice cream, but lo and behold, going through Walmart, looking through the frozen food aisle, and I see Van Leeuwen ice cream. I'm like, oh, cool, Van Leeuwen. Oh no. I see this on the shelf. Without a doubt, I put it in my cart because I have to do it now. I have to. It's weird. It's so I'm just looking at the container, and, you know, it has the little Kraft Mac and Cheese logo. It's called Kraft Macaroni and Cheese. It's not just called mac and cheese. So they had to contact the fine folks over at Kraft Mac and Cheese. So you know it's going to be as close or as similar to Kraft Mac and Cheese as Kraft Mac and Cheese is. You know, it's a French ice cream, which is what it says on here, and 14 ounces, basically a pint. The Van Leeuwen, I guess, started in 2008 in Brooklyn. Ready? Let's do this. I haven't even opened this yet. I've seen the images online because this was a thing for a while, and then it went away, and then Walmart started getting it, and, well, it's very yellow. I mean, they have the color down. Okay, one reason that they have the color down is because in the ingredients in the back, it's cream, milk, cane sugar, egg yolks, and the important thing is the Kraft cheese sauce mix. So they literally have the Kraft macaroni and cheese powder sauce mix in this ice cream. Once again, not a similarity. It's the real thing in this. They added an extra, just in case. They're like, listen, we're going to give you one more hurdle before you eat this ice cream. There's a plastic thing on top. Okay, so let's, it's just, the yellowness is so ridiculous. Like, that's not a natural color. I guess this is the sun cheese color. I'm just pushing eating this ice cream, but it's time to scoop right in. I am happy to see that there is no noodles in this ice cream. There's no chunks of pasta in it. It's really just the milk and cheese blends of what you put into the pasta or the macaroni. Because I was kind of worried about that as well, because if you have thawed out frozen macaronis in something, that would just throw me off texture-wise so much. So there's a little plus on this that it's just the cream base of the ice cream. I spit there. Bottoms up. Um, I mean, they advertised it as Kraft Macaroni and Cheese ice cream, and that's Kraft Macaroni and Cheese ice cream. That's interesting to say the least. It's okay. It it's weird. It's not necessarily bad. It's just a flavor that my brain and my mouth can't comprehend and work together on. It's sweet. So you have that sweet, you have that salty mix, but it's very heavy on the dairy. Yes, all ice creams are very heavy on the dairy, but adding a cheese flavor to the ice cream is quite interesting. It's too many things butting heads in my mouth. It's too much for me. Like, and I'm a person who will eat an entire pint of ice cream in a sitting. This is something that you take one bite and you go, I'll have some later. I wouldn't necessarily throw this away. I wouldn't say, oh, I'll never eat it again. But it's not something that you order a cone of. But what they have down is they have the mac and cheese flavor in there. I was worried that it was just going to be, oh, here's some yellow and some salt and here, have at it. If you boiled this down or melted it, you don't really need to boil it down, and added it to the macaronis themselves, you'd be eating Kraft Mac and Cheese. Yes, there is a fair amount of sugar in here, but it's very much what it advertises. It's Kraft Macaroni and Cheese ice cream. There's no way around it. If you gave this to me and you said, here, try this, maybe I wouldn't say Kraft Mac and Cheese, but I would say like, oh, that's cheese sauce. That's American cheese ice cream. And I don't hate it. I will not buy it again, but it definitely gets me on the bandwagon of, if Van Leeuwen can do this, their other flavors of non-savory items must be amazing. Rating wise, I don't even know what to rate this. It's because it's such a gimmick that rating it as an actual snack is difficult. It is glowing yellow in the camera lens. I can see my whatever. As an ice cream flavor, as what it is, as a snack, I give it a 1. I give it a 1 out of 5 because I would not go out and buy this again. This is probably going to sit in my freezer for a very long time. I don't waste food, so every now and then I'll take a scoop of it. But it's been sitting in my freezer for quite a while because I've been scared to do this episode because I knew, in my head, I knew this wasn't going to be a good thing. It's not a gross out flavor. It's just not my cup of tea. Maybe if they didn't add the sugar to it and just made it 100% savory, okay, still weird, but still difference. Yeah, I still stick with my 1. 1 out of 5 is my review. As a gimmick, as what it is, as like if you sold this at Spencer's or you sold this at the carnival, like, hey, have some Kraft Mac and I'd give it a 5. What they're doing, their ability to copy the flavor of Kraft Mac and Cheese is spot on. I give their ability as a company or as a flavoring a 5 out of 5. As what it is, a 1 out of 5. I'm going to put the lid on it. Lid is definitely going back on this. It's going into the freezer next to some stuff that I need to throw out. So that was the Van Leeuwen Kraft Macaroni and Cheese ice cream. Should you go out and try it? I don't think you should. If you live in a house with a bunch of people and you think, hey, we could share this, each take a spoonful, it's an experience. You know, the experience level is definitely there. But I think I paid $6, maybe $4 for it. I wouldn't do it again. But, you know, until next time, I'm Ivan Hahn, the snack guy. Go enjoy a better snack. But Van Leeuwen, you're doing a pretty good job of what you're doing. Just saying. Thank you so much for watching The Snack Guy. Do me a big favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, while you're at it, follow us on social media. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up and the bell and all the other things YouTube wants you to do.